MLToys here with an instructional video on how to connect your Titan Speed Controller. The Titan Speed Controller replaces a lot of the cheap import electronic speed controllers. To be clear, this does not add any more speed to your car. The speed of your car is based on the voltage and the motors and gearboxes that you're running. But the speed controller has to be able to handle the power that you're putting through it, how much voltage you're putting through, how much amperage you're putting through, and generally the stock ones, as soon as you start modifying the car, won't handle it. The Titan Speed Controller is designed to be a direct plug-and-play replacement, so this is a pretty simple instructional video. To start off with, the gaggle of mess in your wires in your car will lead to a 7-pin connector. If you have a 5-pin connector in your car, this speed controller won't work. We don't have one for that at this time. The 7-pin connector will lead to all of your accessory wires. Your gas pedal, if you have a brake pedal, on-off switch, shifter. This is a high-low speed. If you have an MP3 player, air conditioning, anything else you have, that's all run off of this 7-pin connector. You just take yours and plug it directly into this port. Then there's two other ports that are identical on the unit, and these are the motor wire leads. If you have a two-wheel drive car, you're only going to be using one of the two ports. It doesn't matter which one. If you have a four-wheel drive port, plug either one of your motor connectors in. It's all going to lead the same way. They all connect together on the circuit board. There's also a small connector here for the steering remote control system. This unit does not work with the remote control. Why? Because when you add more power to a car, you should not be remote controlling it with a human being inside the car. That's dangerous. If your kids aren't ready for more speed, please do not modify it for more speed. So forget about this port. You can plug your system into that if you want, but it's not going to work. And then the final port for it is going to be the battery leads, whether you have an 18 or a 24 volt vehicle, or you're converting from 18 or 12 or 18 to 24. They're all going to just plug in right here. Whatever you have connected right now will work with this. Again, your stock connector will go in. This speed controller will work with 18 volt SLA batteries and 24 volt SLA batteries. It will not work with 18 to 20 volt power tool batteries unless you also add in our lithium module to make it work with that, and we have a separate video on how to do that. And that's it. This is a very simple plug and play system. We definitely want you to attach the speed controller down to the vehicle so it's not bouncing around, and it should be in a well ventilated area. This has much better cooling than the stock ones do, but we do want air to get around them and not water to get around them too. Another simple plug and play modification from MLToys.